Welcome back, guys. It's another episode of Nightingale. As you can see, we got our drops from Twitch after 8 hours. Speaking of Twitch, we're officially back on Twitch under the same name, Rain the Fixer. Come on by, swing by, relax, enjoy. A lot of the times we're building between Nightingale, the Forest, Valheim, what else? Enshrouded. I play a little bit of Witcher and Cyberpunk here and there, and a little bit more on the RPGs now that I don't have to record everything for YouTube. We're officially going to be meeting with the lawman. We have some quest lines for the lawman that we have to do. The news reporter or spy, whatever you think she is. We have a dog as well. I named him Spike. We're finishing up some quests. I also rebuilt some things. I got rid of a few things here. Slowly but surely unlocking everything for end game material. More monsters. I know there was a tree monster that we were looking at earlier that might pop up in this episode. But we do have the Provisioner Site of Power that we have to do, and once we get that done, we're going to unlock some more quests, which is, the Lawman and some quests that have to be activated here in our own little shrine. But I did get a little bored and I started building, so there's going to be a few series about me building my own little town here. But let me stop chit-chatting and let's jump right into it. So right now we're about to enter the Provisioner's Site of Power. A lot of these little dungeon areas are self-explanatory. That's the only thing that I'm having an issue with, actually, is because they're also, other than these guys with the big ass flashlight on their heads, they just send you a bunch of mobs and then just I think there's maybe depending on which one, because I know in the next episode we're gonna I personally want to just get rid of all of these and just get straight to the end game. So I'm pretty sure in the next video I'm just going to do all the rest of the sites of power. I think there's only maybe one that I'm gonna wait for. I think I'm going to wait to do the hunt, or not the hunt, the watch. I'm gonna do all the other ones and then just get them all done and over with, so we can make maybe a few series about doing maxing out and clearing out all the puzzles for every single world, for every single level of difficulty. But they only send you 2, 3, 4 mobs. After you're done those mobs, you then fight the boss. The boss unlocks the card, which I kind of understand. I get it. Consistency is good, but it does get quite tedious after a while. You'll know in the next episode why I mean so tedious, because it's literally cut and paste. If I would put the Sites of Power next to each other and play them at the same time, it is almost the same exact thing going on. That's kind of what bothers me. But even though that we're going down here now, we're going to come, what's this? This is second floor, and then we're going to go down a little bit more, and then we're going to insert ourselves into another automaton boss. The intro that I actually recorded was after this, because I don't have my guns. I think I don't have my guns. Either way, the gun is way too OP, which is really weird because I was talking to my wife the other day about making ammo. I thought I was only going to make a stack of 12, and I ended up making 5 stacks of 99. So it's rarely you will rarely find yourself lacking ammunition in this game, which makes me so happy because the whole point of me like grinding so much on Twitch was the fact that I wanted to get myself to an area where I had a shit ton of guns, and then just repeatedly go after all of the big bosses. Like all of the, I think I scrolled through the Wikipedia the other day, trying to figure out like, because I know they have like not dungeon bosses, but they have like area bosses once you get through the levels of the, I guess I still consider this area the tutorial, just because you're kind of unlocking all of the special areas, unlocking all the cards. So at the end of the game, you can basically just go wherever the hell you want. So obviously we're not there yet because there's the 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 or 6, 5 I think, of the cards, the card areas, the level of difficulties, and then they have basically what they call advanced, which I'm pretty sure, I think it's called ascended in this game, which is like basically the same type of area, but everything's stronger, and I'm pretty sure those areas are that have the dungeon bosses, and that's where I want to get us at, because that's where we start getting like the excellent crafting, the excellent enchanting, the excellent workbench, like the stuff that I want to do. I want to max everything out to purple, and I just want to go ham. I want to go nuts. I want to go crazy. I want to destroy everything that frickin' walks. It's a little upsetting that we don't get a little visit from Puck in this one, but I know it's about to get better anyways. Fight a shit ton of monsters, talk to a bunch of people. We still need to do that quest line for Victor too, which in the next few videos we actually handle that as well. Be aware that in this game, when you walk into this game, the hitboxes are extremely weird. Even though that is kind of its main purpose, you would assume that those blue little things on that tree would be some type of like hitbox, but I've shot them multiple times. They are nothing. Head and heart are the only like major critical hits. That is your critical damage hits, is the head and heart. Those blue things do not do anything, which I always found weird, because this is not my first time I fought this goddamn thing. I have found another one, and they only show up when you chop down trees. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was chopping down your cousin or your brother or your sister. Fuck, it could have been his wife. I don't know. So I know it's early access, but there's a few things that are bothering me with this game. One, the lack of voice acting. Why is it that us making like our grunt noises and Puck are basically the only ones that have voice actors? But like you have these characters that, I mean, if you see in the map, it's a golden icon with quotations, so like it seems important because it is. It's their quest line, but no voice acting. Victor doesn't have voice acting. The Lawman doesn't have voice acting. They don't have voice acting. So that's like my biggest thing that I have an issue with. That and the fact that like all the cool stuff that you want that you see in the trailer is basically stuck at the end. So like I forget which video it was. I think it was that previous clip with the dungeon boss, and we have a bunch of other ones too. Like I said, I'm probably just going to combine them all together and toss it into one video. But we don't get elemental ammo until the end of the game. You are physically unable to make that unless you find it. With the Fae portals, and it's not Fae towers, it's not the fairy towers, it's the portals. It's the ones that you have to like dig deep, and they're kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. That if you break open the canisters inside of this like exploratory portal, like a little like safe haven, I think one of them is called Druids. You don't get that unless you break those open. You can't make those until the end. So like anytime you find yourself in a Fae portal, please you would be doing yourself a disservice if you did not break everything open. I mean, a lot of them have like a bunch of dumb stuff. Like I found a Fae portal that kind of tossed me into one of the like little puzzles where you have to like wait out a few waves as this digger is mining through one of the like little catalysts. But no, lightning damage for automaton bosses, perfect. You would be doing yourself a disservice if you did not stumble upon those. Trust me, you'll be doing yourself a favor later on.